Hey everyone, welcome to the fourth episode of Heistmeisters C#. If you've missed the previous episodes, the first episode will be in a link in the card over here, and I'll put the link to the playlist in the description down below. In this episode, we have but a simple task to do, to improve our less simplistic up and down movement to a complete movement system, going on in all directions with friction and looking at the mouse. Okay, so what we need to do to get that? As you can see, the end result is already here, and I'll leave it in a link down below as well. Let's go step by step on what's been done here. First, we just duplicated our checks for up and down for similar checks for left and right. Nice. Second, we changed our motion.y equals to speed to this, to motion.y equals to mathf.clamp, motion.y minus speed, comma, minus max speed, comma, 0. Don't worry, it's very simple. First, we have mathf. That is just a global Godot class. It's similar to math without an f, but we can talk about that in another episode. Then, we access its static method clamp. Clamp receives three parameters. First one, the value you wish to assign. In this case, we want to assign motion.y minus speed. The second parameter is the minimum value accepted, and the third one, the maximum value accepted. In other words, clamp puts boundaries over your value. It makes sense to use that to not allow your player to accelerate forever. Furthermore, we do that for every direction, as you can see over here. Third step, we use the lerp function. Lerp just stands for linear interpolation. The first value is your current assignment, the second is the value you want to get to, and finally, the third one is the length of the step you want to use to get to it. Finally, the most amazing part of all of this is the simplest one. How to make the character always look at the mouse is just this one line. Let's break it down then. First, we call the global node to this method look at. It will make our node 2D rotate towards something. Well, which something? Simply put, we can call this method to get the global mouse position. So, in just one line, we can control where our node will be looking at for every frame. Pretty neat, right? With all that, let's play our scene again.
Yeah, it feels very nice. It follows the mouse movement. When I let go of the inputs, it slides just a little until it stops. You can change that by changing the friction. Yeah, very nice. Let's go back to the code.
One important thing before we wrap this episode up is, if your movement doesn't feel nice to you, feel free to go back to your template character.cs and tweak those three variables as much as you like. The values here are what felt nice to me, but for you, something else might be better. And that's it for this episode, guys. In the next one, we'll start filling this void-like empty space with some auto tiles. If you like this series, subscribe to be notified when a new episode comes. If you like Godot and Godot C# tutorials, subscribe as well. And if you like some videos that cover some unusual topics about game development, guess what? Subscribe as well. That will be all for today. See you in the next one, and bye!